No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Don't you still.
Hey guys, what's up? What's up? This is Ray Mack from Ray Mack's Kitchen and Grill. Today what we're going to do is some chicken and waffles. Alright, so I'm going to use some of this here Frank's Red Hot with some buttermilk. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my buttermilk, and look y'all, if y'all got chicken that's in that deep freezer, go ahead man and take your chicken that's in the bottom of it out the deep freezer, man, and use it. Rotate your chicken. That's what I did here. I got me a whole bird that I had in the deep freezer and probably been in there for some months. So I went and I took it out, thawed it out, and I washed it up with some salt and some vinegar, and I cut it up. Okay, so I'm gonna take this here buttermilk, and I just want this here to just sit in the buttermilk brine for at least a few hours. Okay, so with that buttermilk, I'm opening up this here Frank's Red Hot, and like I said, I got some Frank's extra hot. I'm gonna toss that up in there. Toss a few of these sprigs in here, and we're gonna do some buttermilk waffles with this too. I think that'll be enough. And I'm using my hands on this, so I just want to give this a nice little coat. Get my sleeves rolled up. Just move this around. So with this, like I said, I'm gonna let this sit for a couple of hours, and I'm gonna leave the house. And this chicken is somewhat cold right now, so I'm not gonna put it in the fridge, because I'm gonna fry this as soon as this thing finishes sitting in this here brine. So I'm not gonna put no seasonings in this or whatever. I might put some seasoning in my breading, but I might. That's a might. I don't know yet, but I'll see. But use that chicken that's in the deep freezer. That's the reason why I'm doing this video now, because I had some chicken left over, and I'm gonna try some chicken waffles. So I say, why not? I can just cut this up and use it. So there we go. I'm gonna let this sit, and then I'll be right back. Right, y'all, got my chicken over here already. It was sitting in the buttermilk and hot sauce marinade. So I got me a colander, and the only thing I want to do right now is just rinse this chicken off. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cook it with this stuff on it. So that's basically all I'm going to do. Take each piece, rinse it off pretty good. And it smells good, y'all. I'm telling you, that Frank's Red Hot and that buttermilk brine, like I said, you don't have to add no salt to this. If you want to put pepper in it or any kind of seasonings, then I'd say go ahead and be my guest. But as far as the salt goes, you don't have to put no salt in it. And I'm not going to pat this dry. Some folks do, but I'm not. And I think that's it right there. And I got my bleach sitting on the side just in case some of you guys who are the food police saying, how you gonna sit there and wash chicken in your kitchen sink? Hey, I got bleach sitting right here. Matter of fact, let me show it to you. There's my bleach. So there you go. Anyway, let's go ahead, y'all, and get this thing cooked up. Alright, let's go ahead and we're gonna put our waffle buttermilk waffle mix together. Right here I got 2 1/4 cups of flour. That's all-purpose flour in that right there. Alright, the next thing that I'm gonna add to this is I'm gonna put some baking powder in this, y'all. So I'm gonna get 1 tablespoon, not tablespoon, but a teaspoon full of baking powder. So we just gonna basically combine all the dry ingredients together. Alright, so then I'm gonna give me some salt. That'll be 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, y'all, of salt. I'm gonna put that in. Just 1 teaspoon. Give it a little savory saltiness on that. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna add is some baking powder. Alright, baking soda. So that's 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a mix in. Mix this together. Get our dries mix. Take your whisk, or you could take one of those flour shifters. Put everything in your flour shifter and combine that. Just want to make sure we get all our dry ingredients and put that in. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my egg. I got 2 eggs here that's beaten. Make a little dome right there. And I'm going to put the egg in that. Put a little bit of this here vanilla flavoring. Vanilla flavoring, you can put about a half a teaspoon in that. I like just a little tad bit more. I like that flavor. I had to kill that phone, had a phone call. Alright, so then I'm going to add some butter to this. I got melted butter. And I'm going to put in my buttermilk. And that's about 2 cups. So I got the buttermilk chicken already prepared, ready to go on that fryer. Good. 2 cups right there. And we're just going to mix this up real good. Could have used a blender for this. Blender would work best, but I'm going to use this here little whisk. And if it seems like it's too thick, just add a little bit more buttermilk. If it seems like it's too thin, just add a little bit more flour. So I'm going to add just a little bit more buttermilk to that. Just a little bit at a time. A little bit more. Like you say, just add a little bit as you go. Now if you want to now, you can add a little maple syrup to this or Karo syrup. Just a little bit to heighten up the sweetness a little bit. Just a little tad bit more of this here buttermilk. And I think this will be it. Yep. This is the consistency that I want right here. This is what I want. Alright. So let me fry up this chicken. Now I'll be back to fix these waffles. Alright, this is what we're going to do. We're going to use this here Moss chicken batter mix. Alright. And like I said, didn't put no salt in that chicken brine. So I'm going to put some of this here Moss chicken batter mix in my bowl. I would just go and put the whole bag, I guess. I'll put that much in there. Alright, got that breaded mix in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more cornstarch in here. This just to make the skin crispy. Keep the crust crispy. Alright. And then I'm going to add some of this here pepper blend mix. I got that there, that Tone's sweet and spicy mix. Just gonna put just a tad bit of that in here. I like that stuff, so I'm gonna see how it does on my fried chicken. Just a little bit of that. And for the herbs, all I'm gonna use is some parsley and some thyme. So I got my grease over there on the burner. I'm waiting until that grease to get at the temperature of about 365? I'm sorry, 350. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put this chicken on here and fry it up. And that's it. So I'm gonna put my top on, give this a shake. It's coming out the side. I'm gonna shake this thing. And that should be it. She ready to rock. Alright y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and fry these up. I'm gonna do the dark pieces first because dark meat cook a little bit longer. So I'm gonna put the legs and the thighs on up in there. There we go. Coat them up pretty good. Get them coated up from the bottom. Try not to leave any none of this chicken uncoated. So I'm trying to coat it up the best way I can. And man, it smells good. I swear it does, y'all. And if I'm gonna leave a link over here to this Moss Company if y'all guys want to try to order you some of this here bread and mix, and that's the same company I use for my seafood bread and mix too. And trust and believe me, y'all, I can make up my own flour mixture and all that other kind of stuff, but this stuff only cost me like $3 a bag. I come out better using this than me getting this stuff prepared up for myself. So I got my grease over there ready for the temp at 350 degrees. And as soon as I put this in, it's gonna cool down. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to keep it on an average of 300 to 25 after that. So let's go to the grill. To the fryer. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put these thighs in first. Always be careful when placing your meat in the hot grease, because you can burn yourself. And if you could use a deep pot and just fill your pot up with halfway with vegetable oil, and it fry best just like this. And I fry these outside all the time because I don't want that smell, that chicken and fish smell in the house. So this is the reason why I got this kind of pan, because it fries chicken so good. So I'm gonna let those go, and then I'm gonna cook my breast and wings after this. Alright y'all, I took these thighs and legs out of here and I got some more frying. But while I'm sitting here, man, I got this here Bojangles French fry seasoning. I'm gonna take some of these and put it on the thighs. My wife don't eat thighs, but I do. I bought some of this seasoning at Bojangles, and I like this stuff, so I'm gonna put some of that on top of that there. And I'm gonna go on with the video, y'all. Just wanted to show y'all that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and make this waffle. So I just got me a cup, and I'm gonna take my batter and try to pour it into the center of the waffle line. And I don't know if it's gonna fully spread, but I'm gonna hold right there. And I got me a pan down here just to catch whatever. And let's go now. Close it, and I'm gonna flip it. As soon as that give me the red light, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. And then we'll have us a chicken and waffle recipe, alright? Stay tuned, y'all. We're almost done. Alright, this waffle is done. There it is. Plopped out pretty nicely. We can go ahead and get that, put it on our plate. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and spoon in another one. Came out pretty good. Spoon in another one. Right. Gotta give it a little bit more, I guess. That'll be enough. Should have waited until it said ready, but I didn't. Okay guys, this bottle right here is some simple syrup that I made up. And what I did with this, I bored some holes. I don't know if you can see it, but I bored some holes in this cap of this bottle. Made some simple syrup with 2 cups of sugar and 2 cups of water, and I boiled it on top of the stove until the sugar was dissolved. And I put it inside this bottle, and I took a drill and I drilled some of the holes on top so I could just take the simple syrup and spread that right on top of the waffle. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and place some chicken on here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
On Sundays, we will be trying something new. It is called Subscriber Shout Out Sunday. So if you have a YouTube channel and you would like to have a shout out for your channel, all you have to do is go to the Show More section and fill out the subscriber form, and you will get a shout out from Ray Matt's Kitchen and Grill. Now, this is another thing I like for you guys to do. Visit me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And also subscribe to my channel by clicking on my picture, and you could also check out this video while you're here. So thank you, love and not hate. Peace, love you all. Before I go, love somebody and hate nobody. Peace.